I mean 1.4 billion Indians, not just 1 billion Hindus. I include 250 million Muslims whose Hindu ancestors were also wronged. Washing your dirty feet at the most sacred of places for Hindus does not change Gyan Vyapi's religious character, Rahul. I'm sorry. It just exposes your character. If the holiest shrine of some other religion was demolished and people of another faith stormed their dirty feet on the sacred relics as they walked inside the place of worship, this country would have witnessed a civil war. But Hindus have been conditioned to take humiliation, to suffer airbrushing of history. We've seen it in the last 10 days. Even now, people don't believe that there was a magnificent temple of Hindu origin under the Babri Mosque. Even now. Rahul, remember this. You can airbrush history, but you can't airbrush a civilization. No, you can't. Aurangzeb tried to. But our ancestors foiled his plan. It is beyond any doubt. In fact, written in the most authentic biography of Aurangzeb, Masir-e-Alamgiri, that in 1669 on orders of Aurangzeb, the Kashi Vishwanath temple was demolished. The Farman is also archived in Bikaner archives. What more do you want? And here is Sir Jadunath Sarkar's translation of Masir-e-Alamgiri, page 52, quote. Aurangzeb, eager to establish Islam, issued orders to the governors of all provinces to demolish the schools and temples of the infidels with the utmost urgency, put down the teachings of the public practice of religion of these misbelievers, unquote. And yet, there are those who deny the Hindus their legitimate right to correct historical injustice. And I don't care about politicians or commentators. I really don't. We've reached a stage now. But the problem is principle among them are our legislature and the judiciary. To me, Rahul, one of the most barbaric legislations ever enacted in India is the 1991 Places of Worship Act. But in 2019, the virtue signaling Supreme Court, in its Ayodhya judgment, willfully ratified this act that obligates maintaining all religious places as they were on August 15, 1947. A legal recourse to correct historical injustice cannot be denied in a democracy. Where are we living? Is it a banana republic? The Supreme Court said the Places of Worship Act speaks to our history and to the future of the nation. Wrong, my lords. This law airbrushes our history and it destroys our future. Now, in a minute, let me expose the victimhood peddled charlatan completely, Rahul. I welcome the court judgment that says that the Places of Worship Act does not bar the maintainability of the Hindu claim to claim Gyan Vyapi. Good. This had to happen as just 4 reasons. Number one, Hindus have been worshipping Ma Shringar Gauri inside the so-called Gyan Vyapi mosque almost every day before 1993 and once a year after 1993. Religious character of the Gandhi peace structure there and only been Hindu, but there is more. Number two, a little distance away from Ma Gauri is the wuzu, where Muslims have been washing their dirty feet. In this wuzu was discovered the shivling that Muslims claim is a fountain. Number three, a little distance away still is the Vyas Parivar Tehkana. Now this is interesting because the Vyas Parivar was worshipping in that cellar till November 1993 when, ironically, in grave violation of Section 3 of the Places of Worship Act itself, the Mulayam Singh government threw out the Vyas Parivar from their own cellar. Did the religious character of the place not change then? 4. Finally, further violations of the Place of Worship Act were committed against Hindus, the chopping of the sacred people tree, the removal of the Ganesh idol and the Hanuman idol. But it is the Hindus who have been taught that they are violating the Place of Worship Act by changing the religion of their mosque. How much more will we suffer? I want to ask this question. And finally, 10 seconds. Here, if you don't believe us, if you don't believe Hari Janji, if you don't believe anybody else, Rahul, let me at least implore you to believe Salman Khurshid, who I now quote, in 1669, the temple was, Kashi Vishwanath temple was destroyed yet again by Mughal Emperor Aurangzeb, who ordered the construction of a Gyan Vyapi mosque in its place, unquote, from his book, Sunrise over Ayodhya. Please go and read at least Salman Khurshid.